Hi everybody, Stacy at Scrapmania. I'm sure you forgot what I look like because I've been a little too busy. So I apologize, there haven't been very many videos lately, but this is going to be a big one. So as you can see, I've got like piles everywhere, all this stuff. I've got more up here on the counter, and it might be 11:30 at night. So ignore the fact that the makeup is worn off, and this is probably going to be about an hour video because there's a lot of stuff here. So when you wake up in the morning, you're going to see me. Voila! Yeah, so there's just so much here. I've been putting this video off. This is the penny black order. Just because there's so much to do. I've kind of been dreading doing it. So we're going to get started, and hopefully I won't be too all over the place. Penny black is on the wall behind the checkout. And it's a huge section, like all of that's penny black. So ceiling to floor, all of that goes all the way down even farther than you can actually see. All of this stuff is already out. I have just been a slacker and have not gotten to the video portion of this. So I apologize. I will try and be better at that. I do have a few things that are not penny black that I'll go over quick first. Tailored Expressions brushes. The blender brushes are here. Those have been here for a couple weeks. And we got the caddy in stock. So if you need the caddy for the blender brushes, in stock. Alright. We got a few other Tailored Expressions things, but those must not have been saved for my video because they're not in my pile. So we will skip those. So let's do the honeybee order. We just got a small honeybee order. We got these cute ones here. They are called Build-A-Bee, and we had the die, but we did not have the stamp. I ordered the die on accident thinking it was a standalone item, and so now we have these fun little bee stamps. And again, this one's called Build-A-Bee. These are a standalone. These are called Honeybee Paper Piercing Honey Cuts. So if you're not a stamper, and just want to piece items together, these are adorable little bees. You've got 7 of them. Here we have the Confetti Background die, and this is stencil. This is what happens when you do videos at 11:30 at night. You make mistakes, but that's okay. So this is 2 stencils. They are different, and they're going to work awesome together, or you can use them separately. And blender brushes, blender brushes, blender brushes. You definitely need them. Picket fence ones, we have them for like $12. Tailored Expressions, you get this set of 10 for $50. Try them, you're going to love them. All stencils will be so much more beautiful with the blender brushes, I promise. And then the last honeybee item that I have that is new is called Busy Bees, and it is a stamp set. And I believe we have the die for this. This is another one that I accidentally ordered the die for, and we didn't have the stamp. So let me see here. Nope, don't have that in there. Sometimes if we have the die but not the stamp, we file them in this little contraption here. And then when they come in, we put them together. So, but those are not in there. Newton's Nook. I got a few items from them. Not much, but a couple things. So this is the Gingham Stencil. This is a 2-pack stencil also. I lied. That one's a 1-pack. The Gingham is a 1-pack, but the plaid is a 2-pack. So you can use those individually or together. And then we got this cute little sunflower stamp, and this is called Sunflower Days. So that's all I have for Newton's Nook right now. But we did get a bunch of new stuff from Sunny Studios, so they had a new release. This one's super pretty. This one is called Christmas Garland Frame, and you can use the outside of the frame, horizontal or vertical, and then you can just cut the sentiments out with your little snippers, and then you can turn that any direction you need, or use the Merry Christmas on a different card, or stamp something else on the inside of this card. So you can use this lots of different ways. And there's berries and loose little pieces of, what do you call those? I can't think of the name. We'll move on. Let's see. This is a new stamp set called Season's Greetings. It's a very pretty font. Your sentiments on here are seasons, Happy New Year, greetings, Merry Christmas, to Love from again. Actually, there's 2 twos, 2 loves, and 2 froms. So you've got different fonts. And I believe that has a die that goes with the stamp set. But maybe not. Either it does not, or I did not order it. I would think it does not, because I generally order everything, in case you haven't met me before. Oh, here's the die that goes with it, Season's Greeting. So it cuts out the berries and the branches and things. It just does not cut out the words. So there is a die. Found it. Here's the next one, called Merry Mice. Super cute. You've got, it looks like about 6 different mice on there. A little Christmas tree made out of cheese. How adorable is that? Some little cheese wrapped up as presents. This little mouse looks like a snowman. You've got a mouse hiding in a stocking and in a cup of coffee or cocoa. All sorts of stuff from the mice. And let me find a die, because I'm pretty sure this has one. Yes, it does. So here is your Merry Mice die. And your sentiments on the Merry Mice are Cheesy Christmas, hope you like this, card, I made you, have yourself a, Merry Little, Merry Christmas, have a, mice, and Christmas. So you can do like, hope you like this cheesy card I made you. So those are cute. That is Merry Mice. Next we have the snowmen, and this is called Feeling Frosty. There is a die. And your sentiments are a frosty hello, warmest wishes, you warm my heart, sending snuggly hugs, snow, happy we're, and then friends or family. So you can do happy we're friends, happy we're family. You've got 6 adorable snowmen, bunch of snowflakes, some hot cocoa, all sorts of stuff. This one is adorable too. This is called Santa Claus Lane. And I like that we've got a chimney you can have Santa popping out of. You've got a couple different Santas there you can use. You've also got a fireplace and a Santa's sleigh with this toy bag and presents and all these little things you can add on the tree, or you can put stockings on the fireplace. Do all sorts of different stuff with this one. And this one again is called Santa Claus Lane. There is a coordinating die. And your sentiments are, have a magical holiday, holiday season, wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. And that one is called Santa Claus Lane. This is gorgeous. This is a die by itself. It's called Snowflake Circle Frame. Not only are the snowflakes gorgeous, that's a bunch of snowflakes together, but you've got this wonderful circle here that's kind of a scribbly, overlapped circle die, and I love it. That would be so cute to stamp inside of. And the last one from Sunny Studios is called Scenic Route, and it is fun. You've got different borders really, and these could be used for card or scrapbooking. So you have Christmas lights, you have these trees, and then you have this row of houses for a little town. There is a coordinating die to cut all that out nice and easy for you. So that's my Sunny Studios order. Now to get to the big stuff. Penny Black. There's a lot. Oh, I do have a couple other things. We got 2 of these, well, we got 4 of these in, but 2 of them are already spoken for. So this is the gift card die that Nikki did a class on last month, and we had been out of those for a little while. So if you need the gift card die, we've got 2 on the shelf. That one is actually for a customer. My employees, I paid you today, so stop in and pick up your pay stub. Darcy, Nikki, Kathy, Cheryl, Leanne, who am I forgetting? Janelle, I think that's it. Sue didn't work this month. And Peyton. Peyton is my daughter. Some of you have seen her in my videos, and I think we decided today that she's going to be working here for the next 6 weeks. So you should see her soon. She got a job, a good job, but they can't start her until December 3rd, I believe. So I'm going to make her work here because she needs a job for the next 6 weeks. So you will see her here. And I apologize if she doesn't know exactly what you're talking about. We'll get it figured out though. So she knows a little bit about this stuff, but isn't super knowledgeable. but she will hopefully be helpful in any way she can be. So look for her soon. And let's start. So let's start with these up here, because I already have these kind of matched up. So we had this card before, and this was a super duper cute sample. And this is using this fun little guy from Penny Black, and it's called Possum Present. He's got this super cute bow that's enormous on him, just a little teddy bear. And again, that's called Possum Present. And there is a coordinating die that goes with Possum Present. And I believe we have another sample somewhere using the same stamp. So I'm going to set those off to the side just in case that pops up later. Okay, so Possum Present, you need that one. Here's another cute little teddy bear one. You got these cute little bears sitting on a hill with some clouds and an awesome sentiment. So your bears here are called Bear Cuddle. This again is Penny Black. And you've got a sentiment on this one that says, thanks for being there for me. But the sentiment used here says, ignore the rain, look for the rainbow. And that is actually on the Strength Sentiment stamp set. So if you want that one, it's on the Strength Sentiment stamp set. Or there is a sentiment that comes with this one that says, thanks for being there for me. This does have a coordinating die to cut out the bears. And there's also a die to cut out the clouds, and it's probably in this pile somewhere. This is Bear Cuddle die cut. And let me flip through these quick, see if I can find those clouds quickly, so that they're all together when I leave these for Nikki to put out tomorrow. Don't see it. Okay, so we'll move on and maybe come to it later. Alright, the next one that we're going to do is, we got a few here. Okay, so let's put those over there. So look at this cute little guy. Actually, I'll show you the back of this, because this is called, this little stamp here, these little peekers are adorable, and they are called Christmas Costume. So you've got your little bear and your little porcupine or hedgehog, and they are two separate stamps, so they've got them very close together here, but you don't have to use them together, you could use them individually. And the sentiment on here is Merry Christmas. They used a different sentiment in the sample, and then this is the package for the coordinating die. So Christmas Costume is what this one's called, and I believe there is a sample somewhere that we will run across at some point. Oh, here is another one. Okay, so this is the one that I was talking about earlier that I said hopefully we'll run across that other sample. So look at how cute and different these are. So this one is using these deck boards. It's called Wood Floors, and it's kind of boring looking at it, but look at how cute it is and the definition that you see in that wood. Let me see if I can make that clearer for you. There we go, a little bit clearer. So it totally looks like wood planking. So that's pretty cool that you've got that option. So there's that. Let's see. So we'll put that one back away. And then this one, also we have the die for the stitching around the edge. Let me see if I can locate that one without taking 20 years, because we got a bunch of those cool dies in different shapes. Here are the clouds called Silver Linings that went with this one. So there are the clouds. And then, yeah, like I said, there's so much here. This is why I've been dreading doing this, because it's just going to kind of be a little bit of chaos for me to try and find everything. So I apologize again, but I want you to know what stuff is. And is that one? That's not that one. Okay, so I'm going to give up for now. Maybe we'll come across it later. But we have all of these little different designs that you can get in different, this is not the one, but there's all different ones that you can use, and they make really awesome frames. So check those out. This one here, I'm going to show you, Nikki's got a card back here. Look at this awesome sample Nikki made. And this one is called It's Your Day. And look at this stamp set. So she only used the birthday cake, but you've got all these other things that you could use. So you've got balloons and flowers and parachuting and presents and cupcakes. But look at the cake. Adorable, adorable, adorable. So let me put this one back. There is currently 2 of those right now. It says we have more in stock, but I'm not sure where they're at. So they could already be on hold for people. So if you're wanting that one, get in here quick. I do have more coming, but in stock we only have 2 of that birthday cake bear. Alright, so now we're going to do this one. This one we've had back in stock for a little while. Nikki made this sample using the stamp called Bear Hug. It also uses these fabulous Cascade dies, which we have in stock. And the thing about the Cascade dies, they actually have like 12 in a package, I think. Oh, they're right here. Let me grab one. Alright, so there's 12 in a package, and only 10 of them are going to fit through your Big Shot. The 2 largest will not fit through your Big Shot, but I know that seems like a waste. However, do you really need a card bigger than this? So probably not. Nikki does large cards. As you can see, it's like bigger than my hand. So I don't think you really need those 2 larger dies if you're sending cards. So this is meant to be able to make albums with. So if you want to do something like that, we can get you a bigger machine, a Big Shot Pro, or you could use our machine here. We do have a Big Shot Pro here. I can get you a Big Shot Plus or a Big Shot Pro. Big Shot Plus is probably a little bit smarter for you. It's not, the Big Shot Pro is pretty big and it's quite a bit of money. I think it's like $400, but we do have one here if you want to use it, and for those larger dies. And then you can make anything bigger than this, but this is pretty big. Trust me. This and this, you need it. It is fabulous. So these are the Cascade layer dies from Tonic, and then this was the Penny Black Big Hug stamp, and there is a Big Hug die. So we'll move on with those. Let's see. Now, the next one I'm going to show you. I don't know what to show you. I've got all these samples. Look at all these samples that I have. And then I have these board samples. So tons and tons of samples. How about we spread a few out, and then I'll see if I can just kind of come across them as I'm... Oh, look at, here's the sample that we talked about earlier. This is with that one called, what were they called? I think it was called Merry Christmas, wasn't it? Christmas Costume, that's what that one was. So that one was what was on the back of that package that I showed you. I'm out of hands. So, super cute. Got to pick that one up too. And for those of you that got the little peekers with the log that Nikki had done before, you could even have these guys peeking out from behind the log too. Or you could combine it with the, like the Sunny Studio stamps that I just showed you. Have them peeking out of the chimney or behind the fireplace, anything like that. So use your imagination. You guys are more creative than I am. I am not very good at cards, as I will tell all of you. I am more of a scrapbooker, so I try, but I'm not very good. Okay, let's see if I can find the snowman. Hey, I did. Okay, this card is gorgeous. You're gonna love it. Look at that. Super duper 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 cute. And it does not have on the back what it's called, so we better write that. So this one is called Frosty's Flakes, and you've got that adorable snowman. And then you've also got, let's see, this greenery is in the sample. And then the snowflakes are a couple dies. So there are stamps on here. You could stamp them, but the dies on here are actually different. So I'm going to write down Frosty's Flakes, so we know what that one is. And then we'll have to see if maybe we can come across the snowflakes dies. Oh, please let those be these. Oh, they are. Yay, score. Okay, this one's called Polar Pear, and those are the two snowflakes that are shown in this sample. So we're going to write that on the back of this too. Peyton actually did this for me the other day, but it looks like she missed a couple of them. And then the sentiment is going to be this 30-622, so we'll have to see what that one is that says Snowman Hugs. So I'll put that up there with these, trying to keep everything together to make it easy for Nikki. Alright, so now we're going to do this stamp here. This card, it says Noel. Let me show it to you, see if I can hold it up while I'm looking for the die. Oh, that one's actually not a card, it's just a fake card, so there's no back to it for me to open. But I was going to see, here it is. Okay, so that would be both of these. I'm kind of doing good. This is not the right one. Okay, so here's the word Noel, which is super cute, and it says the title is actually called Star Noel, and Peyton's got that written on the back. Good job, Peyton. So we have Star Noel written on there, and then it says Trinkets is the ornament, which is, I don't know where Trinkets is. We'll come across that one. So the ornament is called Trinkets. And then this stamp here is called Emerald Boughs. Let's see if I can find that one quickly. And I like that that's just kind of a corner of a branch, just kind of in the background of the picture. And it's not even done in green. That's pretty cool too. That it's just kind of like resting there in the corner. Alright. So I don't see that one off the top of my head, but maybe that one will pop up later. So there's that one. And then this one here is called Nose to Nose. And look at this. Super cute, two little polar bear cubs. And that's called Nose to Nose. The sentiment on the stamp says, wishing you a fantastic Christmas full of surprises and much love. That was not used on this one, as you can see. This one says warm hearts, or happy hearts. And then there's also this cool star die. I thought I heard the door. It's like, who's coming in? It's like very late for someone to be coming in. What time is it? It's 11:54. It would be very, very late. So here is the star die, and this is called Starry Night, and that's what was used here to cut out all those stars. And I love that they're just kind of like random stars, and that they angle them kind of down, that they aren't just straight across. So that's fabulous. Fabulous. And I think there's a die for these guys, but I don't see it off the top quite yet. So that'll pop up at some point. And next, let's see what we can find. Is that these? Yay, I found another one. Okay, so this one is using this stamp set here. This one is called Carefree Christmas. Look how adorable these little carolers are. And this guy looks like he must be the ringleader, leading the band. And they are leading the choir, I guess, and they are getting ready to sing. I also like how they cut out the center of this and then used it and just kind of offset it. I haven't seen that done before, but I like how that looks. And Stitched Loops is the design that they used on the outside here. And that would be this package, and you get 5 of those cool frames, and that one is called Stitched Loops. And I believe that those guys have a little die. Let's see if we can locate it. I had all these bundled together, and they went home with me and came back, and went home with me and came back. And on the way here, they kind of spilled in my car. So my organization went out the window. So for like the 4th time, I apologize. Okay, I don't see this die for that. So that's another one that we'll run across later. Alright, so now I'm going to show you this one. Adorable. You can go with the bear or without. This would look even nice without the bear if you don't want to go through all that work. So this cool wreath is cut out and put on the background. You've got this fun bow with the greenery, and that is using this die here called the Cutout Wreath, and the bow is actually included. So the greenery is separate, and the bear is separate, and you wouldn't even have to use all that, but if you want it, we do have all the information written on the back. So this is the Cutout Wreath, and then there is like the bear is on Christmas Bunch. Warm Hugs, the word is on Smile All Season, and then the branches are on Mitten Stocking, and then the white flowers, these little tiny white flowers, are on the lamppost. And the lamppost I just seen, so I know that one's not too hard for me to find. We have used the lamppost before, and that is this set here. So just these little flowers give a little added extra touch to this guy. So we'll put that there. And then next, let's see, what can we show? What can we show? Oh, this is the one that went around the frame earlier. This is called Snowflake Frames. And this went around this fun guy. So see how that made those kind of embossed, but then it also cut out your square frames in the center. So that is called this one, which is called Snowflake Frames. There's a different sample on the back using it. Very elegant. And then you've got your 3 snowflakes plus your 2 frames. And that one goes right in there. Try and keep these nice for Nikki, because I know she will appreciate it. Alright. Oh, here's another one. This is the same card that was on the back that I just showed you, using that snowflake frame. And then this is also using the pine cone perch and all the trimmings. So I believe all the trimmings is the sentiment, and then the pine cone perch is the branch with the birds. And, oh, I'm getting tired. Okay, here is pine cone perch. So let me show you that one. And so we'll put these together. And then next, let's do this one. So this one is one of our bigger stamps. It's got this pretty Christmas tree in a pot. I think this is the one earlier. Emerald Boughs. Yeah, this is the one that had just that little corner of the brown branches stamped. You guys can totally fast forward because I don't want to be annoying you. See those branches? Those little guys. So, yeah. Fast forward. Maybe you're bored and it would just, maybe you're tired and trying to fall asleep and are listening to the sound of my voice. Quite possible. I don't blame you for being that bored because I don't have these in order. Hey, I found it. Okay, this is called Christmas Glow. and it's so pretty. I love how they did like the watercolor look on here. And then you've got the Merry Christmas on there as well. That is a separate stamp. The Merry Christmas comes from Peaceful Season, which is this stamp set here. And then the tree comes from Christmas Glow. So the Peaceful Season, your sentiments are Merry Christmas, which is what was used. Wishing you and yours a joyous and peaceful holiday season. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Peace, joy, love. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Love, joy, peace, believe Christmas. And thinking of you and wishing you a happy winter. So that's a great set. I love that this one is actually shaped in the shape of a tree. And these are really pretty fonts on the rest of the cards. Alright. And let's see if we can find these. Hey, right here on top. That one is called Berry Bramble. That is it. Okay, so this one has taken the Berry Bramble and stamped it a couple different times. Very, very pretty. And then it's also got the Love and Peace. Let's see if I can find that one. Here it is. And so the sentiment is from the Love and Peace set. And then Into the Sky it also has two, which I believe are these sticks. Because this one doesn't have the sticks on it. It's just got the berries. So they did the sticks over to the top. So the sticks are called Into the Sky, which are not those. We've got a few different sticks in this collection. These maybe? Into the Sky. Yeah, so here's the sticks. So you just stamp those over top of your berries. And then you get this fun look. And then you get your sentiments. So your sentiments on this one are Season of Love and Peace. Good friends are like snowflakes, they stick together. Merry wishes for a sparkling season. Wishing you a beautiful year of promise fulfilled and dreams come true. Wishing you a beautiful year of promises fulfilled and dreams come true. It's Christmas in the heart that puts Christmas in the air. Snowflake kisses, winter wishes, and hope this year is your best one yet. So other than the one Christmas stamp, the other ones are not Christmassy. They could be for anything. They talk about snowflakes, they talk about hope this year is the best one yet, winter wishes, snowflake kisses. So that gives you an option if you send winter cards instead of Christmas cards. And then, let's see, we've got a bell. Let me see if I can find a stamp set that has a bell. Or this church actually is this stamp set. And this one did not have it written on the back, so let me add that quick. This one is 40-624, which is called the Winter Solace.